Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac AFTERBIRTH Plus. We are crushing it in some ways, not crushing it in other ways. And we're Judas. It's a spicy situation when you're starting as Judas. You never know what you're going to get. M3WA, Rid B. It sounds like a freaking lawnmower getting started. Not that I would know, I live in the concrete jungle. I have mowed the lawn before. People oftentimes forget, beneath this urban, snobby kind of exterior, lives a man who grew up in the country. Believe it or not, I'm talking gone country, look at them boots. I'm talking about all my friends owning a dirt bike, building mud ramps in their backyard, which is like 8 acres. And then eventually the suburbs, which was way preferable for me. But anyway, moving on. One bomb to check for a second secret room, and nothing exists. And then we should be okay. Just don't let him bump into you. As long as you don't get bumped into. As long as you don't get bumped into, you should be okay here. Some of those might do 1 damage, but we're set, relatively speaking. Alright, take me down to the next floor. We got time for an Isaac episode tonight. This is supposed to be like a big Hades recording night. I recorded many episodes of Hades. They were all pretty short, because they were bad. They were all, we never got anything done in them. So I didn't rage quit. I wouldn't call it a rage quit. But I definitely, after that last Hades run I recorded, I said to myself, miss winning. So let's not make this an ironic comment. Let's keep this comment very ironic. It's a flammable, inflammable situation. Most people don't know that. Don't know that. Wow. Let's not talk about that either. What we do have access to are many, many tinted rocks. All we need is a bomb. It's like 10,000 keys when all you need is a bomb. You know what I find funny? So, for many years on YouTube, I haven't sworn. Which has proven to be a good decision, I think. Both, like, in terms of the terms of service of the website. And also, oh my god. I'm gonna try it, but it's very dangerous. If it works, the reward is high. But anyway, you know, we're playing a game here that is rife with potentially misinterpretable words. And we're saying things like, you know, bomb, kill, etc., over and over. One day, I'm like, this is, you know, machine learning is gonna come in and is gonna scan all the videos on YouTube and be like, what's acceptable content and what's not. These videos, I'm not going to say they're in danger. I hope they're not. But there's going to have some explaining to do. So we say a lot of gross stuff. Mom's pad, mom's bra, homegrown Simpson stuff, etc., etc. Anyway, dude, I'm excited. I'm playing. I've exclusively, in my entire life, been invited to play in meme esports events. I've never played in a real esports event. I've done 2 Champions of Fire, and then I did 1 tournament on Twitch once for a Cards Against Humanity style game called Super Fight, where I lost in the first round to Dodger, the eventual winner. And it was not a popularity contest at all. Wink, wink. I'm just salty because I went up against a very popular streamer in the first round, okay? I still would have lost to her at some point, but if I made it to future rounds, I would have gotten more compensation. Anyway. Plus, maybe her joke was better, but I can't allow myself to accept that because my mom says I'm very special. And she can't be wrong. You calling my mom a liar? Tomorrow is Twitch Rivals for Uno, the standalone Uno client. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've been practicing all night. I've been reading up on Uno strategy. which there is none, I believe. Uno is kind of like it's a roll and move game, except you're drawing and moving. I love participating in meme events. More meme events, please. Excuse me. Dude, can I just level with you? I'm slightly annoyed. We got no Ma the Void payouts so far. Your boy, which is me. I've killed like 10 enemies with Ma the Void. Just cut me some freaking slack here. It's getting a little silly. 9 lives, please. This could change the face of Punk to come. And still no bombs, but this, I mean, 9 lives has just want us to run. So that's very, very nice. Anyway. I'm not actually nervous, because, I don't know, maybe I'm getting played. Is there a strategy to Uno? I've kind of been operating on the principle that Uno is a game devoid of... I think there are wrong moves to Uno, but I think the right moves are very easy, you know? It's kind of like blackjack. You just get one of those cards in front of you, and then, you know, let the chips fall where they may. Or you could get Jesse Eisenberg to come in with his buddies from MIT and help you take the casino for all they're worth. Was that... No, Jesse Eisenberg was Now You See Me. I'm getting him confused with... Who was the actor from Across the Universe? You know the one. He looks kind of like Paul McCartney, and that's why he got cast. And it wasn't because he had a better audition than me. You calling my mom a liar? I feel like I should know his name. Hold on. Male lead Across the Universe. Just one moment, if you'll allow me one moment here. You're gonna make me unlock my phone to look this up? Come on. What kind of person is gonna break into my phone? Use it to look up the cast of Across the Universe? Jim Sturgis! Also known as... Ooh, a little guppy potential. Also known as one of the actors from Cloud Atlas. Don't hit me. Okay, I'm the streamer, and as I've established, do not call my mom a liar. I'm a very special boy. I'll open it. I'm unafraid. Infamy is well worth a key. Even if it means we can't go to our item room, I'll accept that. Anyway, it feels good to be invited, honestly. I don't know how much, you know... money there is in these meme events. I'm assuming Twitch is in kind of a... I mean, they're all... almost everyone I've been in has been put on by either Twitch or Amazon. So, I mean, it's not really that much of a change of pace. But I feel like... It's kind of the... It's the weird thing about the industry that we're in to begin with, right? We're supposed to be influencers. And yet, like, in my heart of hearts, I believe that online advertising works on an incredibly small subset of the population. Like, sub... 1 in 10,000 people. So anytime I see like a, you know, like a tournament or something like that that's meant to be promotional for the game, I'm like, you guys are aware you're not gonna get $500,000 back from this, right? I mean, look, you look at the spreadsheets all day. I'm sure you know more than I do about this situation in general. I'm not even sweating that one, dude. But like, it's just not passing the smell test for me as a human being and somebody who works in this industry. I hope I'm wrong, for sure. But at the same time, sometimes I'm like, you know, you can kind of see it coming, right? You know, like some games, they're like, it's a $150,000 tournament for this, and you're like, ooh, this is the kind of event that precedes an announcement that, like, this game is shutting its servers down. Not Uno, though. Uno's freaking timeless. Can't be stopped. And neither can I when I'm getting involved with the high-level Uno strategy you're about to see tomorrow. Uno strategy. This is the top result. Best strategies to win Uno. Can I tell you something? I don't know what I expected. The top result said, if the person that goes after you is about to win, play a draw 2 card. Wow. Incredible. I had never thought about that. I don't know. It's one of those. I thought maybe there could be slightly higher level strategy. I didn't think there was like a secret. Anyway. I admire Twitch for putting on these events. Sincerely. Give me a key, please. I'd love a key. Thank you. So I think it's a fun time. I think the community's gonna get a real kick out of it. I hope I don't have to stream on a delay. If any other streamers who are part of the tournament are watching my stream to look at what my cards are in Uno, get a life. That's I've seen the prize breakdown, okay? It's not high enough to sell yourself out for a slightly higher chance of victory. That's too much work for one, but also just an embarrassing admission of how motivated you are by the green-eyed monster. I mean, Champions of Salt, to be fair. I mean, it's a meme tournament, yeah. I mean, I've never really, I guess... Well, it's weird, because, like, Champions of Fire... I shouldn't call it a meme tournament, because, you know, that was a tournament where your performance entirely dictated your level of success. But it was also a meme, because the games were Crossy Road. More of that, please. Like, I don't actually want to be invited to, like... I mean, if they're doing it, I'll do it, but... I wouldn't want to do, like... My ideal Twitch Rivals event would not be... like Isaac. People always assume it would be Isaac. My ideal Twitch Rivals event would be something, you know, insane. Like Egg is broke, Heart is too. That's more along the lines of what I'm interested in. A game where skill plays no role whatsoever. You love to see it. Well, that's not even true, but, you know, it plays a role, but it... Yeah, look, I'm not well-spoken today. I'm telling you, I got this, blocked salivary duct. It's been driving me insane the last couple of days. It's like a form of torture. Because it doesn't hurt that badly, but it hurts a little bit always. Is that worse than something hurting badly? No. Are you insane? I would much rather have this than it, like, you know, shatter my leg or something like that. You gotta be... Did you expect me to say yes to that? I would much rather deal with a little bit of pain for a long period of time than a short burst of, like, you know, blackout level discomfort, for sure. Oh my god. Who do you think I am? Who do you think you are? I am. This is one of those episodes. I'm gonna get some tweets that are like, that Isaac commentary today, oof. I had that happen today on stream. Somebody popped into the stream and said, oof, that Isaac commentary today. To which I thought to myself, I don't know what you're talking about. The episode recorded today, or sorry, that went up today, was recorded on like December 23rd. So, you're gonna have to refresh my memory. Since that time, I have said approximately... I don't know, probably like at least low millions of words would be my guess. Like the average person apparently says like 10,000 words a day, and I spend all day talking. So I think low millions. I honestly think I could say 100,000 words a day pretty easily. I don't know, I'm not gonna do the back of the napkin calculation. I'm just gonna become Guppy instead and win easily. But that sounds right to me. When I was a teenager, I feel like there were years where I could remember almost every word I said. I have a conspiracy theory, by the way. My conspiracy theory is that everybody knows that memory gets worse the older you get. I definitely... okay, maybe the doctors know what they're talking about. Maybe there's, you know, neurodegenerative processes and stuff like that that lead to that situation. But I also feel that your memory is insanely good when you're a kid and a teenager and, you know, around that age, because you're not doing anything. You're doing like one noteworthy thing a month. So you got a whole bunch of brain hard drive space to fill it up, you know? Adults, you constantly got stuff going on. Of course your memory's gonna seem worse. Stuff's getting pushed out all the time. Now, I don't know if this is a theory that holds any water whatsoever. I literally just came up with it seconds ago. But it does make sense to me. When my life consisted of going to high school, coming home, doing my homework, and playing Halo until it was time to go to sleep, it was a lot easier to remember what was going on. Now, you know, I mean, there were days on summer vacation as a teenager, I probably uttered like less than 250 words. Nowadays, you want me to remember with no context something I said a week ago? You've lost your mind. It can't be done. You've given me an impossible task. You gotta meet me in the middle. You gotta start with something like, hey, what was up with that bit where you talked about blah? And then I'll be like, oh, you mean like 3 months ago? And they'll be like, nah, the episode just went up. And I'll be like, yeah, 3 months ago. Okay, I remember. My memory is still pretty good. I feel like a lot of, when people tell you your memory's getting bad, a lot of it is like gaslighting. I'm being sincere on this one. Like sometimes, my wife will say like, you know, are you ready? And I go, ready for what? And she goes, we're going out to dinner tonight. And I go, oh, okay. And she goes, don't you remember? I told you 3 weeks ago that, you know, this Thursday we were going to go out for dinner. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember. But like, no, I don't remember. And she knows I don't remember either. But at the same time, you know, that's, if you get, there's like a mental triage system. You know? If you get told something minor is coming in like a month, you file that away in a low priority bucket. You know what I mean? You're like, we're going out to the in-laws for dinner on, you know, 3 Thursdays from now. Okay, I'll file it away. Sometimes the stuff in the green light buckets, it doesn't get dealt with again. If you're like, hey, don't forget, you know, you have a surgical appointment in a month, that gets filed into the red bucket. The red bucket gets filed away to, you know, midterm memory as quickly as possible. You didn't make it through the mental triage system. If you wanted to make it through the mental triage system and pass into memory, you got to give the information closer to the time of its actual relevance. Otherwise, here's the way I look at it. If someone says to you, like maybe they're, you know, holding a laptop and they got to tie their shoes. This is a great metaphor, I can already tell. Very specific. They might say, hey, can you hold this for me? You hold it, you don't mind. They tie their shoes. No big deal, right? What if they said, hey, can you hold this for me? And then they leave, they go home, they go to 3 weeks of work. You're still stuck there holding the laptop. One day you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to put this son of a gun down. You put it down and they go, well, you said you would hold it, dude. Nah. You gotta give them the information closer to the time of its actual application. By the way, this is going to be an extraordinarily fast run. I apologize. But also, it's pretty awesome because it means I don't have to talk as much. And thus, my mouth won't hurt as much. It's not the... I know I called it torturous earlier. That might not be, you know, a fair term. I've never been tortured. Much like proponents of waterboarding, I've never been tortured. Doesn't sound like fun. I try to keep myself at a high level of comfort. I know in a couple episodes ago I talked about the value of discomfort. I believe in that too, but for the most part it's like, you know, especially as I've gotten older, I've tried to slow down on the wear and tear on the old body, you know? See people I've like gone to high school with, They're 31 years old, they look 50, had a hard life. See people I've gone to high school with, they're 31, they look the same as they did when they walked out on the stage on graduation. Had an easy life. I'm trying to strike it somewhere in the balance. I want to be a 31-year-old who looks 30. That's the dream. I don't want to look 25, because when I look at a 25-year-old, I go, you're a baby. I don't want to look 40. When I look at a 40-year-old, I go, hello, Grandpa. I want to look 1 year younger than I actually am. Or 1 year older, but like handsome. You know what I mean? Not really. Me neither. Okay, fair enough. What is going on with these shots? You want to hear my impression of LMFAO doing that? What's going on with these shots? Shots. Everybody. I saw a great tweet. This is like a year ago. But the tweet was like, LMFAO's first album was called I'm Just Here to Party Rock. Their second album was called Sorry for Party Rocking, and then they never released anything else. I respect that. The album titles tell a story. They showed up. People went, please apologize. They did, and then they left. It's like me when I go to a party and I bring a hot dip or something. I've never made a hot dip. I don't know what a hot dip is, to be honest. You don't need to hear my thoughts on potluck for the 15,000th time. Suffice it to say, I'm going to tell you anyway because we're almost at the end of the episode. Going to a potluck, don't bring a mayonnaise-based salad. There's already, I promise you, every potluck I've ever been to in my entire life, well, sort of. I've been to some potlucks with like Kate's in-laws, or I guess they're my in-laws, they're just Kate's family, that have been delicious, and not a mayonnaise-based salad in sight. But any like office potluck I ever went to, macaroni salad, pasta salad. What's the difference? The pasta salad uses rotini, you Philistine. It's different from macaroni salad. Chicken salad, potato salad. There's too many mayonnaise-based salads. 20 salads at the potluck, not a single leaf of lettuce. Sounds like a Radiohead lyric waiting to happen. No, it doesn't. You know what you could always need? You could always use more of at a potluck? Rotisserie chicken. If you're thinking about going to a this might not be good advice, I don't know. You might get shamed out of your social groups. I don't want to be responsible for that, okay? If you're coming to my potluck, don't bring a mayonnaise-based salad. Bring 2 rotisserie chickens from Costco. You're gonna sit at the head of the table for the rest of the night. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time.